Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time here, then hi, I'm Shelby. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. Today, we are filming in my kitchen. We only have one window in our apartment, and it is right behind the camera. So, I thought maybe this would look a little bit better when I film. I still look like real shiny because of these fluorescent lights right above me, but just ignore that. Just ignore that. Today, I need to go to the DMV and get a new license. I was hoping that I could go after Christmas, give myself some time to get ready, you know, maybe clear up some of these breakouts that my skin is having right now. But here I'm going on my day off to the DMV. What could go wrong, right? So if you would like to see this makeup look that I'm going to be doing for my driver's license, which could also be like called like my all-time favorite makeup look, my go-to makeup look when I take photos, whatever you want to call it, just go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to be taking is the HOURGLASS little mineral primer, veil primer. This is the only primer that I actually notice a difference when I put it on my face. Also, if you see me looking right here, it's because I have a mirror. So this kind of has like a weird, almost a slip feeling to it. It's not necessarily like a pore filling type of thing, but it's also not like a moisturizer like the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It's kind of thinner in consistency, and it just like feels like it makes your skin really smooth and really soft. I'm not sure exactly what is in this little guy, but this is literally like the only primer that I think is worth spending more than $13 on. But also, if you want sort of like a drugstore dupe, I've really been loving the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. It's in 001. This one has a very similar consistency. It's a little bit thicker, but it pretty much does the same thing. And I've really been loving using the Embryolisse Licked Cream Concentrate, which is like $13 on Amazon, and I think I bought this for $13, but I bought this in California, so it may be cheaper in other drugstores. So next thing I'm going to do is my face. Typically, I always do face second, but sometimes I switch it up if I'm using a palette like the Subculture, where I'm like, I just don't even want to take my chances. So for that, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I know that this looks good in photos because I wore it on my wedding day. The makeup girl put it on me, and I had never used this before. I'm in the shade Y245. Basically, it matches me when I'm like, not when I'm freshly self-tanned, but like, this is the color I typically am just like on an everyday basis. If you ever want to like darken up or lighten up your foundations, use the little NYX. I actually have the lighter one here because it's Christmas time and your girl is looking a little pale. This is the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. I got it in White Blanc, and I also got the olive one. For whatever reason, I don't know if like this is right, but on Ulta's website, they actually didn't carry the olive color. And I don't know if it's still like that, but I had to buy it straight from the NYX website because they were sold out at Ulta, at the Ulta's closest to me, forever. So I just like bit the bullet and bought it from NYX.
I don't know if you'll need to print something off.
Yeah. Next, I'm going to be taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've already put this guy on. I've tried Tarte Shape Tape, and I know this is going to surprise a lot of people, but I'm just not the biggest fan. I'm the fan of the coverage, I will say that. But it leaves my under eyes so dry looking, and as a person who has drier under eyes, I just like, I need something creamier. And so I like using pot concealers like the Benefit Erase Base. Next thing I'm going to be using is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealing Cream. I really like using this for the, I think it's supposed to be an under eye concealer because it's in a little pot. Also, this is so weird. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it like melted sideways when I was moving from California. I guess I left my makeup bag, and also all of my beauty blenders molded. So don't leave your makeup in the car if it's hot out. So next I'm going to be taking the Fit Me concealer. I've really been enjoying this powder, especially for underneath my eyes. I'm in the shade Light. I do have one for my face, but I like using translucent powders for the face. I'm just going to be taking it on a big brush. I have been baking a lot, but I just think it's a little too much today. I don't want any dryness accentuated, so I'm literally just going to dab this right underneath my eyes with my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. I like this brush for powder. So to set the face, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Again, on the same fluffy brush. I'm going to tap a little bit off and just dab this all over the face, just to set all the concealer, just to set the foundation so it doesn't budge. And another little trick that's also good that Jessie Smiles does is that she will go in with a more densely packed brush, just like a flat brush, like an eyeshadow brush. Let's see if this has eyeshadow on it. No. And then she will sort of go over those acne spots just to set them really well. I'm actually going to use a little bit of the Fit Me because the Fit Me is going to give a little bit of color, but also it's just going to make sure that that concealer doesn't move. So next I'm going to go on to brows, and I know this is going to be shocking because I may use this a little bit. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I really like using this, the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Taupe on my brows. It's just, I've really been liking powders. I feel like they're easier to apply. They're not so harsh. So I'm going to take the dark color on just my little It Cosmetics brow pencil. I really like using this one. This one has little grooves for powders on my brows, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that, and I'm going to basically trace a line underneath my brow, and then that's what we have right there. I'm going to take a little bit more, and I really like to saturate my brush so I'm not having to go in a whole bunch, and I'm going to fill in the tail with the darker shade. And now I'm going to be taking the lighter shade, and I'm just going to sort of fill in the front part of the brow and feather it up a little bit. And I may take this brow pencil just to give fake hairs to my front area. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually, just to make it a little more sharper. So brows are done. They're looking a little crazy, so we are going to clean them up a little bit with the Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector in Light, and it's just a little pot concealer, but this one's not as thick as the other pot concealers that I use, and I'm just going to take it on a little ABH brush like this, and I kind of run it over the top. I do this not for like, ooh, like so much precision, and like I'm a beauty guru. It's literally because I like overdraw my brows because I have none, and I just want to make them look as like real as possible. Next, for the face, I feel like I'm looking a little pale, so we're going to use the NARS Laguna bronzer and just bronze it up. I've gone through so many of these. This is like a different one that they had for, it was like, oh, a limited time edition, like it's glowier than the original, and why is there a weird light on me? But the tone is still the same. I like the original one better, but this is just my all-time favorite bronzer. Favorite favorite bronzer. So I'm going to be taking this on a Morphe R2 brush. I don't know. It's fine. And I'm just going to bronze up the face. Next, I'm going to be doing a little bit more contouring. So I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is a very loved palette. As you can tell, I've hit pan on 4 of these shades. These shades are too dark, so there's no way I will ever hit pan on those. But I'm just going to take the two, I'm just going to mix them, get a little bit more of the first shade because it's a little bit cooler. I'm going to take it on. This is a Sigma F50 brush. I really like using this for bronzer, and it's so weird. I saw Marissa Lace using it like this, and it really works. You can just kind of like lay it on its side and go like that and have like a perfect diffused contour. Can you see that? Love it. So next I'm going to be jumping into eyes. I don't know why I do it like this. I will do my foundation, my powder, and my bronzer, and my eyebrows. And then I'll be like, oh, I think I'm going to go back to eyes before putting on like blush and highlight. Next I'm going to be going into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette now that I've primed, and I'm just going to use some colors in these. These are always a great option for people who have blue eyes. I'm just going to go into the shade White Chocolate. It's just this creamy shade, and I'm going to set this primer. So next I'm going to be going into the Semi-Sweet shade and the Milk Chocolate shade. I'm going to be mixing these together on the brush that I use to contour my nose. This is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to blend this very lightly through my crease. Now I'm going to be taking my Lamora, I got this off Amazon, brush. This is a crease brush, the 1112. And I'm just going to continue blending. I'm going to go into the Milk Chocolate shade, which is the warmer of the two shades again. And again, deepening that color up. Now I'm just going to take a little blending brush. This is the Kylie brush. Can we talk about how her eyeshadow brushes are priced at like Smashbox brush prices? Like, I think people are blowing them out of proportion because they're like $360, but like you're getting a whole set of brushes. However, I do think she should have discounted them for the purposes of them being in like a whole set. Okay, so you know what? I think I am going to take a shimmery shade. I'm going to take the shade Creme Brulee. It's like this little gold shade, and I really like this gold shade because it's not too gold. I feel like a lot of the gold shades that people recommend for blue eyes are just like way too yellow for my liking. Okay, we're back. Camera overheated, so hopefully it doesn't overheat still. So what I have done was I just put the Creme Brulee little gold shade all over my lid, and then I took a little bit of Triple Fudge, which is this dark shade right here, and just smoked it in the outer corner. And I also went ahead and set my brows, because nobody cares to see that, with the, you can't even see it, Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is my favorite brow gel of all time. So first I'm going to be taking my NARS little Via Veneto. I always use this, and I'm going to run that under my waterline just to give it that added definition. So see how that's already made my eyes look a lot better. And now I'm going to go in. Everyone keeps You know what? I'm going to do powder today. I don't really care about eyeliner. There is no favorite eyeliner. Actually, there is a favorite eyeliner. It's Teddy by MAC. But today, I just, whatever. I don't want to get up and get that. So I'm going to be using Triple Fudge on a little brush. And this is a powder. So I'm just going to be pressing this along the lash line. And I'll probably do like a baby wing. Like the tiniest wing ever. I have finished my liner and everything. Next, I'm going to go on with some blush. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Blush in Je ne sais quoi. I love this shade. I think it looks so pretty. It reminds me of Fleur Power by MAC. Oh my gosh, that's so much. I forgot that this blush is so pigmented. Oh my gosh, I look like a clown right now. So next for highlight, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. It just looks like that. And this is a subtle enough highlighter to where it won't look like you're a shiny mess in photos. I'm just going to take these two and mix them together. But I just want to look nice and glowy. I don't want to look crazy in my photo. So I'm just going to curl my lashes very quickly and put on some mascara. I like to do lashes, like curl them and then put on mascara. Okay, so I have finished my mascara. That is all done, and now I'm going to do lips. So what I probably will wear in my photo is the Fenty gloss. I love that gloss. It's so pretty. Why do I keep getting calls? So I'm going to just be using Marc Jacobs Sugar gloss just to finish off this look, finish off this video. It's a little too light, actually, for my liking. At the moment, but I just kind of like using a glossy look for photos. I don't like wearing heavy lipstick or anything like that. So that is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know some of your favorites and your must-haves in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys would want to see, and if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so that I know you like makeup videos like this. And don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down below. Become a member of our small but growing family, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!